Dear children, welcome to the third session of rational numbers. As you know, rational numbers are numbers which can be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Today, let us discuss about the properties of rational numbers. Let us start with closure property. We have already learned the closure property for all the operation on natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Let us check the closure property for the addition of rational numbers. You know how to add two rational numbers? Let us consider the example 8 by 11 plus minus 1 by 11. We know one is a positive and the other is a negative. So we have to find the difference and it gives you the answer 7 by 11. Even if you try with some other numbers, you see that the sum of two rational numbers is again a rational number. Therefore, we say the rational numbers are closed under addition. Now, let us take the case of subtraction of rational numbers. Consider the example minus 4 by 5 minus 3 by 10, which is equal to minus 8 plus minus 3 by 10, and that gets you the answer minus 11 by 10, which is same as minus 1 by 10. You can check with any number of examples. You see that the difference of two rational number is also a rational number. So that here also we say the rational numbers are closed under subtraction. Let us check the closure property in the case of multiplication of rational numbers. Consider two rational numbers negative 5 by 7 and 3 by 10. When we do the multiplication, we get the final answer as minus 3 by 14, which is again a rational number. The product of two rational number is also a rational number, isn't it? So we say the rational numbers are closed under multiplication. Shall we check the case of division of rational numbers? Here we have the example 15 by 29 divided by 45 by minus 29. That's same as 15 by 29 division is changed to multiplication and the reciprocal of 45 by minus 29 is minus 29 by 45. Cancelling the common terms, we arrive at the answer that's equal to minus 1 by 3. In this case, it's a rational number. We'll think about the case of division by 0. That is the next example. 23 by 10, that's a rational number. It's divided by 0. We know the division by 0 is not defined. So we can't say whether the answer is a rational number or not. So in general, we conclude that the rational numbers are not closed under division. Let us move on to the next property, that is commutative property. It's also known as commutativity. The first case we are discussing is regarding the addition of rational numbers. We take the example of 5 by 9 and it is added with the next rational number, which is minus 1 by 3. That's same as 5 plus minus 3 the whole divided by 9, which is equal to 2 by 9. In the second case, we reverse the order so that minus 1 by 3 comes first and 5 by 9 comes second. When we do the calculation, that's equal to minus 3 plus 5, the whole divided by 9, which is equal to 2 by 9. Comparing the answers in both the case, we get the answer as the same 2 by 9. That means whether we keep 5 by 9 first or we keep 5 by 9 second, the answer for the addition remains the same. You may try with different rational numbers of your choice. What do you see? The sum remains the same even if the order of the rational number is changed. So, addition is commutative for rational numbers. In the case of subtraction, here we have taken the rational number negative 2 by 7 and 4 by 21. This means 4 by 21 is subtracted from negative 2 by 7 and we get the final answer of that as negative 10 by 21. Whereas in the second case, we subtract negative 2 by 7 from 4 by 21, which gets you the answer negative 2 by 21. That means the difference may not remain the same when the order of the rational number is changed. So, we say subtraction is not at all commutative for rational numbers. Let us check the commutative property for the multiplication of two rational numbers. We have taken the rational numbers negative 3 by 4 and 5 by 17. When we multiply the numerators, that is negative 3 and 5, it gets you the answer negative 15. The denominators product 4 and 17 gets you the answer 68. That means negative 3 by 4 into 5 by 17 equals negative 15 by 68. Now we are changing the order, that is 5 by 17 comes first and negative 3 by 4 is coming second. And the product gets you the same answer, negative 15 by 68. You can try with different pairs of rational numbers, the product. And you see that the product of two rational numbers remains the same even if the order of the rational numbers is changed. So that we say multiplication is commutative for rational numbers. Let us check for the division of rational numbers. For example, negative 9 by 11 divided by 2, 121. That is same as negative 9 by 11 into 121 by 2. On simplifying, we get the answer as negative 99 by 2, which is same as negative 49, 1 by 2. In the next case, we have reversed the order. So 2 by 121 comes first. It is divided by negative 9 by 11, which is same as 2 by 121 into 11 by negative 9. By final calculation, we get it as negative 2 by 99. When you compare the answers, you see that the answers are not the same. This means division is not commutative for rational numbers. We conclude that rational numbers are commutative under addition and multiplication only. Today, we have learned the closure and commutative property of rational numbers. Here are few questions for you to do as homework. Kindly copy down the properties of closure and commutative from the slides and file it. to meet you soon with the next video of properties of rational number. That's all for today. See you all next day. Thank you.